Welcome back to the fifth quarter. Now, in that first block, we talked about the offensive line, talked about that Memphis Showboats rushing attack. Now, if you just look on the stats, if you go on the USFL website, the Showboats running game is down there near the bottom, but don't believe the stats. Don't believe the hype. 148 yards rushing. Coach, you talked about carries, White, 23 carries, 102 yards, 100, and a touchy. But the offensive line, I can't go. I'm going to try to go through them fast, Coach. But I got to salute y'all, man. Corbin Kafusi, 6'9", 320. Lucas McNeil, 6'6", 328, and Big Dog, if I'm mispronouncing your name, my bad, Big Dog. Tyron Hunt, 6'7", 313. Darter Lee, 6'3", 315. Teron Prescott, 6'5", 330. Daniel Ham, 6'4", 255. Jaron Jones, Quan Stallworth, Clayton Bailey, Matt Burrell Jr., Jordan McCray, John Mitchell, Cheyenne O'Grady, J.J. Wilson, all of them big dudes. Coach.
Yeah, we look good getting off the bus now. This game is about developing, evolving, growing, and we had a lot of injuries early on. We're still dealing with some now, but once this group kind of got put together about week 3, week 4, and started working together, and it's centered by Jordan, our center, who does a tremendous job. They're really coming together, and that's why you can't panic. Defensively, we struggled early. We got it together. We started figuring out how to go about our business. Offensively, taking a little longer up front, but I think it's coming, and I felt that going into that game. We had great practices throughout the week, and I said a couple times, which I normally don't throw compliments around a bunch, but I said I can feel the offense coming, and we were close. I mean, there's 4 plays that are touchdowns. If just one guy does what he's supposed to do, that you win a game, that's a good thing. Now you can coach the heck out of the guys. They understand they're not quite as sensitive, and they say, if I'm just a little better, do my job a little bit better, I can make a difference on this team.
Now, Coach, how can you implement that mindset? Because you can go out and get bodies. You can go out and get big bodies and they look good, but you, being the head coach, and your coaches have to implement a mindset of physicality, a mindset that we a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a lion, I'm going to treat you like a hyena, and that's how they've been playing lately. So how do you implement that mindset for these grown men?
I think that's just coaching, and we got a very experienced staff, NFL staff. James Saxon, our offensive line coach, played in the NFL for a long time, coached in the NFL for a long time. We've talked about Carnell, Brock Marion, Frank Gans Jr., and myself, Bob Saunders. We all spent a lot of time in the NFL. I think the guys tend to trust you a little bit, that what you're telling them and asking them to do is the right thing. And then, the core guys we had from last year that are still here, the Corbin Bursons, the Matt Burrells, some of those guys, Fusi, they've all these new guys that have come in, they've kind of set the tone for, hey, this is how the coaches want it done. And when you have that happening and working, it gives you a chance to become a good team.
And talk about how important it is to have those leaders, not only offensive leaders, but defensive leaders, but team leaders that everybody will listen to, because a lot of times you have players speaking, people be like, man, shut up, man. But if you got somebody that gains your respect and have earned your respect, that's huge.
Yeah, and we got a couple of them. I mean, John Atkins on the defensive side. I mean, you're listening to him, and I've said how he goes is usually how the defense goes. So he's been playing really well for us, and those guys look up to him, and they're going to listen to everything he says. And offensively, we got a couple guys, but it starts with Jordan in the middle. He's an experienced guy that does his job at a high level. He's very smart. He gets everybody in position. And then Cole Kelly's becoming one of those guys, just through actions, not so much words, but we went to no huddle a couple times, a couple series in that game, and he took command, and that's exciting stuff for everybody involved.
And not only did Cole Kelly take command, he had a little first down he picked up. He was bugging. He escaped and picked it up. But speaking about picking up, when we pick back up with the fifth quarter, we're going to talk about Coach Haley's, one of his favorite groups, Coach Gans and their special teams, because they came up with a big play. That's when the fifth quarter comes back.